Okay, last game, because I didn't have a lot of games from 1995. This is against an Akopian you've never heard of. Artak Akopian. There's a lot of Akopians, and give me a break. Okay, this guy's 2110. That's his FIDE rating. This was played in the National Open in 1995. I had the black pieces, and I got to play a Boleslavsky Sicilian, which I don't get to play very often. In this position, he played bishop e2. And in my course, I recommend g6. Always play the dragon when they play like some passive move, because black gets an easy game. But I play the Boleslavsky, e5. And then I like to play a5 as early as possible. Yay, because I want to play a4, a3. Sometimes they stop you, sometimes they don't. He did not.
So you didn't like their bishop on e2,
Mm-hmm.
but where would they put it as better?
In the Dragon Sicilian, when you play g6 early, they usually play bishop c4 and keep their bishop on b3, and then they attack on the king side. Roar.
Okay.
Yeah, bishop on e2 is more passive, so I'm not worried about getting checkmated with his bishop here.
Right, I just didn't know where was better.
Yeah.
But you're okay.
Yeah, bishop c4 to b3 is starting the Yugoslav attack. Okay, so I played a4, a3. And this is, again, 1995, so I played much more forcefully and calculated a lot more. Okay, so knight b4, which is the idea in the Boleslavsky for black. Wants to play knight b4 and bishop e6 and d5, especially after f3, which is very passive. And I played d5, bishop b6. I moved my queen because it was attacked. Knight takes e5. The engine says that white's slightly better here. Bishop d4 takes, but it's very tricky. Okay, now he made him. No, actually, his move is good. He played knight b5. That's actually a good move. Queen b8. And here he made a bad move. He should play pawn takes e4. And the engine says he's slightly better, but he played f4, letting me keep my passed e pawn. Ooh, that's a good pawn. Rook d8, pinning his bishop to his queen. Queen c1. Bishop d7. Now I'm threatening bishop takes knight, followed by rook takes bishop. So he defended his bishop. I played knight c6, which the engine doesn't like. It says it's equal now. Bishop b6, which the engine says loses. And this is when I was good at tactics and understanding things, so I actually played the right moves here. Probably he thought like he's threatening my rook and like bishop c7 and knight c7, but I ignored that. So I just took his knight. And then he made a mistake here too. Played bishop takes d8. And this exchange sacrifice gives black a winning position. My passed e-pawn is too good. I have the two bishops. I have all the dark squares. So my dark square bishop is a monster. His knight's attacked. And this is just winning for black. But I understood that back then. Now I'd be like, I'm down the exchange for a pawn. No. Although I actually like being down the exchange, so I probably wouldn't complain. Okay, he saved his knight, knight d4, bishop d6, threatening queen h2. So he has to play g3, bishop h3, knight d5. My pieces are alive with the sound of music. He put it in h. Okay, now, this is the best move, but I don't care about that. I make best moves a lot. This move is the most tactical. So find the most tactical move. And the engine says every move wins. Mm-hmm. It says this wins, this wins, this wins. But you have to play the most tactical move.
Let's see.
As was the style at the time. Yeah, f4 was a bad move, extra cheese project. Your spelling of Boleslavsky has like 7 mistakes in it. Bonarici, you've never been so right. I like the third best move. That's my favorite move now, is the third best move. Because it's funny. Man, I wish I'd played that move. Because it's just so funny, that move. And that's ridiculous. Even the line it's giving is ridiculous. I'm glad I didn't play it. It's so ridiculous. That's right, Extra Cheese Project. Good reading skills.
Not sure, but I would think like maybe knight c3.
Right, that's what I played.
Yeah, and then you can.
The
move
third best move is
bishop.
bishop b4. God damn. Okay, so knight c3. Now I'm threatening everything. So he takes. Now what do you do?
Bishop c5.
Correct. Man, now the truth hurts. He's got everything on the dark squares where my bishop is. Even that, just in case.
Yeah.
Even his white square bishop's on a dark square. Amazing. People said it was impossible, but I showed them. Okay, so he played king h1, put it in h. Bishop d4. Rook d1. And I played the best move. The only move that's completely winning. Other moves are barely winning, like close. This move, ow.
Man.
Black to play and win.
Let's see.
Yeah, this was in the old days when I saw stuff. I can't even imagine playing this game now. It's too complicated.
Maybe queen f6. Or no? Oh. Let's see.
Most of the chat is banned for their suggestions. Although one person in the chat was right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, if I take his queen, he mates me. I don't want to get mated. So I have to not get mated and make a threat. So I have to get luffed at the same time making a threat.
Oh, okay, g5.
Yeah.
I mean, when you give those hints, I don't,
Yeah, so I attack
Yeah,
the rook
I don't
and I
get
attack the
credit.
queen. Okay, so he has to give his queen away. He can't give his rook away. So he gets a piece and he takes this. And material-wise, he's okay, but he has a rook, 2 rooks for a queen. But, like, how did his rook get here?
Yeah, that's
How did he
pretty
get there?
weird
How
spot.
did he get there? Rick and Morty. And his king's no good, and passed e-pawn. So even though material's about equal-ish, it says I'm up 5.6. He played g4 to get his rook out. Queen f6, because Karen suggested it. Rook d7. Queen c6. Bishop e5. I want to play queen c2. So he stopped me. Then I played queen c2. Bishop f4. Now his rook can't move anywhere. b4, defending his a pawn. e3. Here comes my pawn. Bishop here. And then I played the simple winning move. Although the engine says every move wins. I played queen d2, defending the e1 square. Now, my next move is e2, which he prevented by resigning. It was a good idea. Yeah, this is the worst position ever. Take all its pawns if I want to. Man, taking on a2 is good. God damn. In fact, in this position, the engine takes on a2. It doesn't play my queen d2 move. My queen d2 move is only plus 38. It announces mate after queen a2. Man, that was a really sharp game. Complicated. So I can tell everybody I beat Akopian, and as long as they don't ask me what his first name is, I look good.